morning, lads and lassies. Irish Demon here, back with another video. This is just a very quick follow-up video to my live stream. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to do this stream, and it ended up going a lot longer than I thought it would, because there was a delay in the launch of Starship. So yeah, I'm a bit disheveled. I've literally had 2.5 hours sleep. My hair is a mess from being in the shower and not looking after it, because I had to run out here with a couple of minutes to spare, and you know what they say, hurry up and wait. Man, it was epic. It was epic. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. It was this is a historic day in spaceflight. It was amazing to see it work so well, despite a couple of issues, but it went really well. There was a few things in the video that I wasn't sure of. So for example, when it reached the very height of its flight, and there was some engine shutdowns, I wasn't sure if that was intentional or accidental. I believe it was intentional though, now that I look back at the footage. Also, as for the crash, I figured out pretty quickly what went wrong, it appeared. So as it came into land, it looked like one of the engines flamed out, and then there was a burst of activity to try to counteract that, you know, immediate loss of propulsion. And it seems like the second engine flamed out, and it just was going too fast. And yeah, it hit and it blew, and it was epic. I'm sorry. I love Starship. I love to see anything to do with spaceflight go well, but to see an explosion like that's a pretty epic thing. Really great firework. I'm just happy that it happened right at the end. It nailed it. It got right in the middle of the landing pad, and then it was that unfortunate thing. But man, I was blown away. I didn't expect it to go so well. I did ask my chat before it took off what they expected to happen. My theory was exactly what happened, which is that it would go completely smoothly until the very end, and that it might stamp the landing a little bit, which it did. But that's okay. It's all part of the learning process. It takes time for things like this to work, and things like this to go from a concept on a computer screen to actually flying and nailing it, like absolutely nailing it, except for the very end. It's going to be really exciting to see what happens now with Starship. It's just onwards and upwards from here. They'll get in there, they'll clear out the wreckage, they'll do what they've got to do to see what went wrong, fix it, and get her going again. And that's the beauty of SpaceX. It's fast turnaround. It's awesome. They have their next Starship pretty much ready to go, so it's going to be awesome. I'm so happy this went off. Thank you so much to the people who came and joined me in the chat. It was a lot of fun despite being exhausted, and I know I made you all yawn a few times because I couldn't stop yawning. But I'm pumped. I'm ready for my day. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to hearing all the commentary from different creators about it, so I can learn more about it and, you know, give it to you guys. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you a recording of my live reaction to the launch. And then I'm going to show you briefly just the engine issue that they had, and yeah, we'll catch up again in a few hours maybe, and see if I've got any more information for you. I'll be keeping my eye very closely on everything that's going on today. Thank you so much, lads and lassies. Enjoy the live reaction, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Go for flight. 10 seconds. Here we go. Yes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, look at this. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh man, look at that view. That view from inside the skirt is amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, man. I do wish there was telemetry data so that we could see what altitude it's at, but oh, what a view, man. Oh, Lab Padre just caught a glitch. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Did we just lose an engine, or is that just my... Is it just the view? It looks like we lost an engine there, guys. Or is that intentional? I'm not sure. So Rachie asked, why is it wobbling? That's the reaction control. So it pivots on a gyro to keep it stable. Now, did we lose an engine, or was that planned? I think we lost an engine, and that's why the nozzles are gimbaling. Wow, though. Look at that view. Oh, my God, man. Michael Barrett says, danger, Will Robertson. What's going on? Whoa, it's gimbling hard, man. But again, that could be intentional. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, what's going on? What is going on, man? Okay, it's starting to pitch now. Okay, so now another engine's cut. Now again, I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Maybe if somebody's watching one of the other streams as well, you can let me know if that's meant to happen. It looks like it's meant to happen, if I'm honest, but we'll find out. Yeah, I agree, Trevor. I wish they had the telemetry there for us so we'd know roughly where it was at. I agree, Peter G. I think that is an intentional shutdown. But we'll find out for sure. So you can see the RCS firing there. Alright, what's happening? Oh my God, look at that! Oh, wow, man. Oh, see the RCS thrusters moving it into its fall position. Look at that! Oh my God! Oh, it's amazing. Oh, wow, guys. This is going so well right now. Oh my God, I can't believe how well this is going. I need to drink my throat. Oh, look at those flaps go, man. That's amazing. The amount of pressure on those flaps right now. Yeah, Tina, it's supposed to do that, yeah. It's like a skydive maneuver. To actually see it, though, happening is just... Oh, it's mind-blowing, man. Like, we've never seen anything like this before. It's incredible. That is amazing. It's much slower than I thought it would be. Oh, look at that going through the clouds. Wow. Oh my God, that's amazing. Alright, here's the big moment, guys. Oh my God, look at that. It's gonna do it. It's gonna land. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Woo! Oh my god, man. That was amazing. Oh my god. That was epic. That was so cool. I mean, it just goes to show, conceptually, it works perfectly. I mean, it literally did what it was supposed to do, except for the very end. Well, you know what they say? It's not the plane going down that kills you, it's the sudden stop. But, oh man, it's gone. Wow. Tina, it wasn't supposed to explode, but it was expected that it probably would explode on landing. But that's okay. That's part of the process. We lost a ton of Falcon 9s in the same way. Anomaly. Yeah, there's a bit of an anomaly there.
Nice work.
Nice work. Awesome. But we expected this to happen. That's perfectly fine. This is what we expected to happen because it was oh wow, look at that, man. So yeah, you can see where it took off from on the left, and then the landing pad is on the right. Reggie says that's weird. Still looked okay from the inside camera after we saw it explode. Well, those cameras just froze because they exploded, so that's why. I'm sorry, Rachie, but I think you're a Paul. I can't believe that you can question things that readily, to be honest. That was a success. Even though she crashed, it's still a success. Because we get a lot of data from that. Yeah, Trevor, exactly. Kind of like when they crash cars into a wall to test their abilities. You can see the pad there. So it actually landed right in the middle of the pad. That's awesome. Like, that is really, really cool. I'm calling it now. That Flat Earthers are going to be like, SpaceX crashed their new spaceship. It's literally meant to happen, like, pretty much. Nobody was expecting it to actually land perfectly first time. But damn, that was close. That was epic. And I'm delighted. I'm really delighted that went so well. 9 o'clock here says, anyone know a good welder? Justin Frank says, I'm really surprised how slow it fell in belly flop condition. Yeah, me too. I thought it would be much faster. It was really, really cool. Colin says, looked like one engine failed to relight and she came down heavy. I'll have to have a look at that. That would be interesting. Rachie says, they froze because they exploded. I guess I need to go watch camera exploding to know for sure. I guess so. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not even going to try to explain. Go have a look. Let me know what you find. One lightly used Starship for sale. It landed right in the middle of the pad. That's awesome. Osric said it'll polish out. Well, guys, lads and lassies, that was a tremendous success. Despite the explosion, but we all knew that was going to happen. I called it. I said it would go really well until the very end, that it would stick the landing and then blow up at the end, which it did. But that's fine. It's part of how we get there. That was super exciting. Thank you so much for joining me for that, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It looked epic, and yeah, I'm just blown away by how well it went. I thought that once it started to flop that it might blow up when it started to turn. But no, it did really, really well. We'll obviously have to go back and view things. Obviously, those engine shutdowns were intentional. It makes sense now that it would actually slow that that rise up to apogee. So I need to go back over it and break it down and see what happened, see what may have caused the explosion at the end. And yeah, I might do a video in the coming days about that. That would be really cool. But anyway, with that, lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining me for this absolutely historic occasion. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And there we have it, lads and lassies, the first proper flight of the Starship in its kind of full form with the belly flop and an unfortunate crash at the end, but also it is a massive learning experience. Once they figure out what went wrong, I'm sure next time around they'll be able to fix it. Now, I'm going to show you guys really quickly just the last little bit up close of the engine issues, and let's see if we can briefly figure out what went wrong, and I'll deep dive a little bit more into it later on. So yeah, it definitely looked to me like one of the engines cut out, and then the second one cut out, and it just didn't have enough thrust to keep her airborne at that stage. There would not have been enough time to relight those engines, even if that was a possibility. I'm sure SpaceX are deep diving into it right now, trying to figure out what's going on straight away so they can implement any changes that they need to. I'm super excited to see where it all goes from here. Fingers crossed the next one will stick the landing, but that was as close as you get. I mean, it landed right in the middle of the pad. It was awesome. I enjoyed this so much. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Thank you so much, lads and lassies. I really appreciate you coming by and checking me out. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I am going to be covering a lot more of this kind of stuff on my channel, along with the other things I do. I put out a lot of videos. Actually, I put out a few every day, covering all different types of topics. Social stuff, you know, current affairs, politics, everything, just a bit of everything, and this stuff is going to be featuring a little bit more. But thank you so much, lads and lassies. Have a great day, and sláinte.